What's going on, y'all? What's the word? What's the deal? Pickle is everything kosher. Machiavelli Mills TV. Y'all hit that like button as y'all come on in here. Y'all hit the like button as soon as y'all come on in. Let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about it, man. What's shaking, y'all? Ain't nothing shaking but the leaves and the trees. But, you know, Curtis 50 Cent Jackson and the Harris family have made my YouTube. Y'all, they got it jumping a little bit for me, man. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all, man. But, Brian Russell, what's up, though? What's the word? Roshan, 88 Roshan, what up, though? Poison Ivy. Philip, what's the word, man? What's happening? What's cracking? So, I've made several live streams and videos covering the beef between Tip and the Harris family and Curtis 50 Cent Jackson, right? And I got people it's a few people, only a few people. It's only a handful of people. A handful of people telling me you just hate 50. You just hate 50. You hate him. You hate him. You hate him. And I was sitting and I was thinking, man, that's a strong. My mama used to always tell me hate is a strong word. Hate, I don't know 50 enough to hate him. I don't hate him, man. I don't. I really don't. Like I told you, I know the music better than a lot of his diehard fans do, right? Because I was once like an extreme fan when I was a kid, right? But again, when you grow up, you just realize certain things about a person, and you can still enjoy the music and the content that you may have gotten from that person. But yeah, look at Jethro. You the main one. This is what I'm talking about. Jethro is you the main one because you do hate him. Just admit it. I hate the things that he does. Jethro, I know 50 Cent verses. I know more 50 verses than you do. Word for word. I know more 50 verses than you do. So how do I hate him? I know his music, I know his discography better than you do. I just hate the things that he does and the way he acts as a man, right? Um, as a man, he just don't move the way he don't move honorably at all. At all. And so I can call that out on this channel if I feel the need to do so. And I think it should have been getting called out. I called it out a minute ago from how he conducted himself with Lil Meech and Big Meech, right? Right? When that whole situation happened with Big Meech and how he started treating Lil Meech because he was into it with his father, I called him a clown then. I called him a sucker then. That was lame. Lame, right? So I don't hate 50 at all. I hate the things that he does and the way that people try to figure out a way to justify every single thing he does. Jethro, you one of them. You a G unit soldier. You are a G unit soldier for real. And you get upset when I call out the silly shit that he does. Because somewhere in the back of your mind, you remember you having them G Unit sneakers. You remember you having them G Unit tank tops with the straps on them. You remember you having your 50 Cent poster on your wall. You remember when you went to go buy the albums, right? My bad, y'all. But yeah, you remember when you went to go buy the albums and all of that. And so you figure, now my problem with you is you only hold 50 accountable and no one else. Bro, you don't watch this channel enough. Who else you want me to hold accountable, bro? From you saying that, you don't watch this channel enough. And that's fine, right? But I hold a lot of people accountable on this channel, a lot. You just mad that I hold 50 accountable. because you had your Word Up magazine poster of 50 up. You still got that up somewhere. And you think that I'm supposed to just let him rock with a lot of the clown stuff he does. There is no way that you can justify the way he was treating Lil Meech because he was into it with Big Meech, outing the fact that Lil Meech had a drug problem because he mad at his father. That's some shit a broader do. People disrespect. Ain't nobody attack him, Jethro. Nobody. All Tip said was he wanted to do a versus. 50's so scared to do a versus with Tip. He's shaking like a stripper in church. He was shaking like a stripper in church so bad. He tried to go and degrade Tip because he was scared to go get in that versus battle and get that head tap. He was scared to get in that versus arena and get smoked. You feel me? So that's what it was, man. So all that, ain't nobody attacking 50. You know? So again, honestly, y'all, for real, I was trying to give 50 grace some years back. But at this point, I can't. He too grown to be acting like that. He has too many resources because people always say, you know, he got a lot of trauma that he's been through in his life. He got a lot of trauma he been through and all of that. And I'm like, he got enough money and resources to get all the counseling and therapy he ever could want in his life. So that's not an excuse no more at all. I watched the way this man has treated everybody around him. That's why he only got Uncle Murder and Yayo by his side to this day. He only got Uncle Murder and Yayo by his side for real. And everybody else he employs. I mean, he employs Yayo and Uncle Murder too, but you know. So yeah, but that's look how he did Banks, Buck. All them people that been around him for a while, all of them gone. Yayo the only one still being loyal to the soil. And Uncle Murder for the time being, because 50 lining his pockets up with money. You know what I'm saying? That's why I ain't gonna even lie. Like, I want Yayo or Uncle Murder to say something to Damani because I just want Damani to just abuse them in a battle, like in a track, not a battle. I want Damani to just smoke they. I want Damani to smoke they boots so bad, especially Uncle Murder, because Uncle Murder think he's so tough. Like I don't know, Uncle Murder think he the toughest man alive to ever exist. I'm like, yeah, he got to get smoked. Not literally, not literally. I mean, like in a rap battle. You know what I'm saying? He got to get smoked on a track. You calling Marquise an ass? You don't even know Marquise, bro. You don't even know Marquise. You don't even know him. 50 been treating Marquise like Marquise wasn't shit to him since Marquise was a teenager, right? Since Marquise was a teenager. 50 been disowning his own seed since Marquise was in his teens because he got a problem with his mama, which is whole shit to me. That's whole like shit to me. I don't care what nobody talking about. Excuse my language. You feel me? Rames, man, I appreciate the donation, brother. Thank you so much, man. That mean a lot to me, boss. That's love, family. So all that fit that the way he disowned his own son, that's nothing I could ever co-sign. Especially me. Like I said, I got 2 kids of my own. So, and I can never imagine me lining my own son or my own children up to get embarrassed by my fan base on social media. That's the reason why you call Marquise an asshole is because 50 told you to do that. By basically putting his son up and talking stuff about his own son on his own social media page so his fan base can vigorously attack Marquise. That's the only reason you doing it and calling Marquise that name, right? Because 50 has lined his own son up to get embarrassed or get humiliated by his own fan base. Who does that? Who does that? Yayo and Uncle Murder be laughing at 50's own jokes about his own son. Once again, who does that? Right? So I do not hate 50 at all. I don't like the way he moves, right? He try to be a bully a lot of times. And growing up, I was the type of dude I love to see bullies get hold. Like I would get a kick out of that, bro. Like when I see a bully get hold, when I see a bully get his card pulled, I love that shit. I'll be like, yeah, that's yeah. I get a thrill off of that. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, Amir, bro, thank you so much, man, for that Cash App donation, man. That's love, bro. Thank you, family. That mean a whole lot to me, man. That y'all showing love, man. That mean a ton, boss. Thank y'all. Yeah. So from a kid, I was like that, bro. Like when I seen dudes that always think they tough, that's always trying to bully people for no reason, I love to see them get whooped. Like I used to be like, man, he didn't got his ass whooped, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. I used to like to see that because I'd be like, he go around messing with people for no reason, other than because he feel like he could do it. So when I see somebody pull a card, I be, man, they give me like an adrenaline rush. So adrenaline rush. Shout out to Twister, Chicago's own, right? But I used to be like, damn. Hey, I remember this one time. I swear on everything I love. It's not right to say this. This is a woman. I remember this girl I went to school with, and she used to always act like she's super tough, right? I've been knowing her for years. Always trying to be tough, trying to pull somebody card, talking about people, real flip at the mouth. I'm talking about just talk crazy to people, right? Boy and girl, but she used to talk crazy to the girls, right? I remember this one time we was in school and she talked crazy to the wrong girl. Man, that girl whooped her ass from door to door, wall to wall. And we was like, damn, about damn time. About time somebody done whooped her ass for the I know it don't seem right, but it was never right when she kept trying to bully other people. So when she got whooped, man, in front of everybody for the world to see. I mean, for like, it's, when you get whooped on in school, when you in school, now this is when I was in high school. I was in high school from 2007 to 2011, right? So that was the beginning of the smartphone phase, right? We wasn't really uploading videos to Facebook and all of that at that time off the phone. So it wasn't really recording videos like that really wasn't going on at the beginning of our high school tenure, right? But boy, if that would have got recorded, then oh my God, shit. But all I know is after she got that head tapped, she was one of the sweetest girls in school. She was so nice. I'm talking about boy went to college and made friends with girls she used to talk crazy about. You feel me? So I said, damn, that ass whooping helped a lot. Some people need a certified ass whooping. You know what I'm saying? It humbled her. So she changed. So a lot of times I like to see bullies get whooped so they can get humbled and they can change. But also I like to see them get taken down a notch. They be trying to play a whole lot. Right? They try to be real, she turned a LA Peaches, or is it LA? Or I don't know, or Little Peaches. I don't know. But anyway, she got humble. She turned real nice. She turned real nice. I will never forget that either. I will never forget that. And if you went to high school with me, yeah, people know exactly who I'm talking about. If they went to my high school, you feel me? They know exactly what I'm talking about in Chicago. You went to Morgan Park High School in Chicago during the years I named, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But anyway, though, um, yeah. So I'm saying that to say this, man. 50 been bullying people for a long. Like I'm all for a person defending themselves, right? If somebody talk crazy about you, go ahead, go in. But Fifth would talk crazy about people that never said nothing about him, and that's where my problem comes into play at. Talking, and then it would be like he would never have this energy for none of the white folks for real. He would only bring this energy to black people, to black folks over and over again. And I'm like, oh wow, you want to do? So you threatening to do a documentary on Tip and Tiny, but you won't do a documentary on Harvey Weinstein now, right? You won't do a documentary on Jeffrey Epstein now. You won't do that though, right? But even if you wanted to do a documentary on Tip and Tiny and the allegations that they had that were dismissed, right, that were dropped, right? E- Even if he want to do that, 50 got a lot of domestic violence allegations against him. So I always said, like, when he did the Diddy documentary, I said, man, Diddy did some bad things. So he should be facing consequences of his actions. However, Curtis 50 Cent Jackson is the last person to be talking about Diddy not being a good person. Because while 50 may not have a lot of the freaked out allegations against him, he got a lot of domestic violence accusations, man. A lot to be throwing stones. He got attempted arson. Is it attempted arson or arson? Because he allegedly tried to set fire to his son Marquise's mother's house, Shaniqua Tompkins, right? So yeah, hold on, y'all. But anyway, though, yeah. So when how can you throw songs when you live in a glass house, fam? How? How? So that's when I said that, I had people telling me 50 doing God's work or he doing good work. Who cares if it's coming from him? And I said, well, it matters because that's like Chris Brown doing a documentary on Ike Turner. People gonna be looking at him like, bro, you don't got no credibility in this whole fight, bro. How you gonna talk about somebody being a domestic abuser when you got that on you as well? Right? So that was my thing. But like I said, can y'all hear me too? Can y'all hear me very well? I got the mics in right here, but I just want to make sure y'all can hear me. I don't hate 50. Like my mama said, my mama used to always tell me, because I was a kid, I used to use the word hate very loosely, right? I would say it about people that I didn't hate for real. And my mama would say, stop saying that. Hate is a strong word, right? So I don't hate him at all, right? I hate a lot of the things that he does. And in fact, that people will make excuses for it and co-sign it quite often. To me, that's lame. To me, that's corny. To me, that's dishonorable, right? Like, and then it's a thing too. Ti, bro, Tip said that in the spirit of competition, bro. He didn't say that to be derogatory to him. He said that in the spirit of competition, right? To say Tip started this by saying 50 ducked the verses, challenging your manhood, bro. Tip said he said it for the spirit of competition. Then then 50 started saying stuff about, hold on one sec. Yeah. 50 started saying stuff about Tip being a snitch. Oh, he did the Crime Stoppers commercial, which was a condition of his probation. He took the stand, which I think they subpoenaed him. He had to take the stand when his best friend Falant got killed, right? And Tip is in the video pointing to a picture of his friend Falant. They asked him, was this the guy that did it? He like, I don't know. I don't know who pulled. I don't know who did any shooting. I don't know. All I know is I heard shots. I returned fire. That's it. Right. So yeah, 50 wanted to to say Ti challenged his manhood. Come on, man. Let's be for real. 50 just he wanted a reason to go to hell with Tip, to try to distract people from the fact that he's afraid. He was afraid to step in that versus arena with Tip. So to distract people from knowing you scared to get into a versus battle, you just start degrading that other person. There's like if we both hoop and I say I want to play you one-on-one, and you start saying some shit like, "That's why your sister a hoe. That's why your mama ugly." The fuck do that got to do with us getting into like playing one-on-one on this court? What do that got to do with us playing one-on-one? Right? That's some shit you do to try to get out of you getting cooked on the court. That's what you do to try to get, because you really just want to fight, because you know if you get on this court, you're gonna get smoked. You see what I'm saying? Right? So 50, instead of saying I don't want to do the verses, instead of saying yay or nay to the verses, he wanted to go low and take a shot, take a very, very disrespectful shot, so that he can get out of doing his verses. That's all that was, man. You feel me? He wanted to get out of doing their verses. I didn't seen this play 1,000 times, bro. Growing up in the hoods of Chicago, I didn't seen dudes do stuff like this. When they afraid again, when they lose in a match or they lose in a basketball game, they want to fight. Because now you want this embarrassment to stop. You want this ass whooping to stop. You want to end this embarrassment from you getting cooked on this court. So now you want to resort to fighting because you're afraid that everybody gonna keep remembering you getting whooped. So now you want to fight to try to get that off everybody's mind. I didn't seen this play so many times in the hood, bro. It's nothing new. I've seen this over and over and over again. So yeah, but no, I don't hate Curtis 50 Cent Jackson. I just hate a lot of uh, the antics that he engages in. And it's a certain. You remember when I used to make these videos and I would talk about. Uh, I would often talk about people reaction channels because I watch a lot of reaction channels, and there are a lot of people who react to music, and a lot of them found out the quickest way to grow your channel is to act like you're hearing Eminem's music for the first time and act like everything that comes out of his mouth is so spectacular, right? And so there are a lot of people who made their reaction channels centered around Eminem. That's how they built their core fan base, by loving Eminem and everything he says. Even if the line is, "That's an awfully hot coffee pot," they just, "Oh my God." No Life Shack to be him in particular. No Life Shack, right? Um, so anyway, a lot of people made their audience based around reacting to Eminem content. So Curtis 50 Cent Jackson is I shouldn't say descendant. He is a protege of Eminem. So now I'm seeing all of these foreign and international people, European folks, calling T.I. trash, calling Damani trash. That shit is the result of these people's channels, these reaction channels, being cultivated by Eminem's fan base. Okay? So now Eminem's fan base is trying to belittle or besmirch uh, Tip and Damani and all of that. It's Eminem fan base doing this, right? And I really want to tell him something for real, because I didn't gave Eminem a break on this channel. Cause y'all know I used to cook Eminem on here quite often, quite often, right? I really because it really, and honestly, man, it's really unfair to Eminem because it's really not really because of him. It's because of his fan base and how they are, how they act. The stands be crazy, but yeah, I'm looking at these international people, these European folks, trash and Tip, trash and Domani is garbage, it's trash. I'm like, bro, what? Y'all went crazy when y'all heard Eminem say, "Abracadabra, I'm about to get in my bag, bro." They were losing their mind out this shit. And like I said, it really unfair to Eminem the way I be talking about him. So you be doing too much on Eminem, he doesn't even say anything. Sabbatical Queen. I like watching Eminem fan base get mad at me. I'm not going to even lie. Because his fan base is so disrespectful. He got like I'm be real. Eminem got one of the most annoying fan bases in hip hop history. I'm not going to even lie to you. Um, and the reason why is because one majority of his fan base only listen to him. Him. Okay. They don't listen to nobody outside of him. They just listen to him because, and let's be real though, representation matters in everything. So they saw a guy that looked like them in a black dominated space. And they went crazy. And that happens, right? We black folks saw Tiger Woods in golf, we went crazy. We saw the Williams sisters in tennis, we went crazy, right? However, they start saying shit like, they started trashing other black artists, like, and acting as if like Eminem is the god of all gods in this. And I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Like Eminem can be your favorite rapper. He can be your GOAT. But to say Jay-Z is lyrically trash, to say Nas is not that good, to say Tip is trash, to say Scarface is garbage. You feel me? I'm like, all right, bro. All right. So I had a personal gripe with Eminem's fan base. You know what I'm saying? And quite frankly, a lot of people don't like this. I can never say Eminem is the GOAT of rap. And why I cannot say that is because Eminem didn't say it. You're very right. That's true. So um he didn't, but yeah, he said, don't let you turn, don't brother, don't let them turn you into them. No, I cannot say he's the GOAT of rap. One, because uh rap is a black is created by black people. It's a genre created by black people. I cannot say you're the GOAT of a genre created by black people when your music is not dominated in black spaces. That's just me and my criteria. Eminem's music is not dominated in black spaces. It just is not dominant in black spaces. That's what I meant to say. It's not dominant in black spaces. Because one, oftentimes his subject matter doesn't really appeal to a lot of black American people. Um, I mean, it appeals to some, but M rap about white boy trailer park stuff a lot of times. And so like that never resonated with me personally. Um, Rapping about taking your mother's life and graping her, take the G off a grape. I have no interest in that. You see what I'm saying? Really, because black people, it's like doing something to your mother is very taboo in the black community. So like for me, I just talking about graping your baby mama and taking her life and putting her in the trunk of your car like that, yeah, that didn't resonate with me personally. So yeah, but anyway though, but what I say is that I'm saying is that a lot of Eminem's fan base, they in there, they team 50 of course because Eminem signed fifth. All cool. And you could be team 50, but when they saying Damani is garbage and trash, like come on, bro. You don't even believe that. You don't even believe that, bro. You don't believe that at all. Like cut it out, bro. Like you don't believe that at all. You don't believe saying T.I. is garbage. Come on. You don't even believe that. Lil Zeus World say, yes, you hate 50. I don't hate him, man. I just hate a lot of the things that he does and a lot of his actions. I think they're very, very immature. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this ain't even me tooting my own horn. My mama would tell you My mama would tell you I was more mature than 50 when I was like 15 years old, bro. I'm not even joking, bro. My own homeboys, well, people that went to high school with me will tell you I was more mature than Curtis Jackson when I was 14 and 15 years old. He's 50 years old. That is a problem, bro. That is a problem. That's not okay. That is not okay. When you hit 50, so much stuff. Now, and you're right though. That's the crazy thing about it, because half of Eminem's fan base is MAGA, and Eminem hate Donald Trump. He despises Donald Trump. So as that's always been like a just very oxymoronic to be an Eminem fan and to be a Trump fan at the same time. Very oxymoronic. However, from what I understand, that Max B song, that's an old Max B song that Fifth allegedly put vocals, like 50 put vocals on. And I was a big Max B fan growing up too. But what I about to say, yeah, but 50 is 50 years old and he acting very childish, acting like a kid. And that ain't something I can't never stamp nothing like that. I rock with that. Rap God said 50 be watching your videos, man. Rap God, you just be in here saying stuff. People don't rock with 50 in NYC like how people think. You from New York City, Dark Magician? When I seen that name, Dark Magician, I think of Yu-Gi-Oh. I used to watch Yu-Gi-Oh when I was a kid, and Yu-Gi used to love that damn Dark Magician card. He said Firebug fan base been jumping you. That's why you doing this live. Well, it ain't really a whole lot of them. It's probably like a handful, two handful of fans. I just want to address something though, because they just like um you say you on 220th and Carpenter. 120th? Is that 50 had one hot album and people and you said 50 had one hot album and people want to ride for him like nah, like he's not. He said Calvin said I never had the anime phase. Oh, Bronx. Okay, I'm looking like okay. Yeah, I'm not from New York, so I ain't even know. I'm like, because we got a street called Carpenter in Chicago. I'm like 220th. Like 120th. It said, can you all 220th is the Bronx. Sabbatical Queen, you from New York? Mm. It's so crazy, man. Like, I'm so Chicago code. As soon as he said Carpenter, I was like, wait a minute. 'Cause like I said, we got Carpenter in Chicago. So you lived there for 7 years? Okay, got you. You say you like Massacre album better? Massacre has some bops on that though. He has some really, really dope tracks on the Massacre. I ain't gonna even lie. Say I believe 50 be watching these joints too. He might be. And if he do, I hope it inspires him to be a better person. Um, what do you say? Mm, see how low key subject matter wise is more range than a lot of big time rap. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, Tip can make a song about just about anything. You heard about what Michael Eric Dyson said about Jay Z? No, so I heard like what I didn't even dive into what happened. I was gonna do a live stream after I researched what happened with Michael Eric Dyson. From what I heard, Michael Eric Dyson made it seem like people in the hip hop community was being like colorist or something to Drake. What it like was he trying to make it seem like hip hop didn't accept Drake because he didn't grow up in the hood? Is that what he was trying to say? I don't know. What was Michael Eric Dyson's point? Was he saying that hip hop alienated Drake because he didn't grow up in rough, tough environments? Was that the genesis, with the basis of his argument? Right? Or was that the basis of his argument that um that people only made fun of Drake because he wasn't from the hood? Because that's what I was gathering from what other people were saying, that they weren't talking like Michael Eric Dyson is feeling attacked because they both light skin. He was saying that Kendrick was trying to de-black Drake. Oh man, yeah, he wasn't educated on that at all. And Mike Eric Dyson, he liked to always make it seem like he's super embedded in hip hop, current hip hop as well as old hip hop. But if he really feels like that, he really didn't listen to the genesis, the gist of Kendrick Lamar's arguments against Drake in the song. And that's a great point, Charlie X. The issue with that argument is that Kendrick called Adonis a black man in Meet the Grams. Yes. And most people would not even call Adonis a black man because his phenotype is not that of a black man. For the right. That's not even no disrespect to Adonis. But Drake is half white. Adonis's mother is full on white. And so genetically, Adonis does not look like a black man for real. So yeah, he's majority white. Meanwhile, Drake poked fun at Kendrick being dark with light kids. Look at J Bug and say, that is a white child. Hey man, I will never forget. I love Sinners. I love Spike Lee. But when Spike Lee referred to Haley Steinfeld as a sister, I say Spike gotta stop. Spike has got to stop. Ain't nothing about Haley Steinfeld, nothing about her was raised black. Now her grandfather was half black, I believe, half black and half Filipino, right? But I'm like, man, what? Other than that, but that grew up in the white fad. The white as snow. He really called her a sister. And he shout out to Sinners on Instagram one time. She's a sister. Man, come on. Spike. I love Spike, but Spike gotta stop. Spike was like Spike out of pocket, bro. Oh my God. Spike is out of pocket for that. For real. It ain't her mama wasn't half black. Her grandfather was half black. By the time it got through to her mama was white by this. Drake a phenomenal artist. Let's be real, 10 to 15 years. I mean, yeah, he's a great artist for sure. He's been a great artist. I mean, his run was extremely long. He made a lot of say Haley got a spick of black, just like in the movie. Yeah. A little dot of black up in her, a little dot. But then also, this is also the thing. Culturally, Haley Steinfeld was not raised black. Culturally, she wasn't raised black. Even with that spick of black being from her grandfather, culturally, she wasn't raised black. Honestly, and I don't know even, and that can happen to a child who is half black. Sometimes culturally, they're not raised black, right? He said mixed people is a race of their own to me. Now I hear people say that, but like, okay, for example, and I guess I don't know, this might work differently. So y'all know Malcolm X. You know his mother was half white, half black, right? But really, because her mother was raped, assaulted by a white man, sexually assaulted, right? And so his mother was Malcolm X's mother was half white and half had ties to, like, was it Grenada, I believe, right? I think, right? So like in that instance, I, yeah, I'm trying to think of somebody else who mixed. Said mixed people tried to be a subgroup back in the day, it didn't work out. Said culture is passed on by your mother. If she's not black, you're not black. Most of the time, because most of the time, right, exactly. But Malcolm X's father was 100% black man, and he was culturally raised black, even with his mother being the product. His mother was a product of a grape, again, of her mother and a white man. But culturally, he was raised black as well. So yeah, yeah, Cole, J. Cole, culturally, Cole culturally is black. Most people didn't even know J. Cole mama was white until they saw her at an award show. Until they saw her at an award show. You know what I'm saying? So, but if you're a Cole fan, you know his mama was white. He been rapping about his mama being white for a while. But if you see Cole, I didn't mean nothing about Cole registered as a white man to me. J. Cole, mama white, bro. Full on, I'm not my Lily Snow white, bro. Not biracial. She's white. Like Eminem white. And most people do not know that. But yeah, culturally though, he's been raised black. He looked black. His phenotype looked black. Here you go with Eminem white. Sabbatical Queen. That Eminem, that's white. Eminem white is white. You know what I'm saying? That man said King is albino. That is crazy. He's not. He's not. Said Malcolm is mostly black. So exactly. Tiny is biracial though. Yes, that's true. Tiny is biracial. Yes. But Tamika was culturally raised black. You could tell. Culturally, what y'all say? Yeah, Marshall is white. As Marshall Mathers is a white man. Is Tip biracial? Absolutely not. Absolutely not, J Wall. Ain't nothing about Tip biracial at all. At all. His kid's not biracial. Tip is 100% black. Tiny is half. His kids are mostly black, bro. Yeah, Tiny Mama is white. She is. But Tamika Cottle, you could tell she was culturally raised black. Everything about her culturally black, right? But when y'all talk about Damani, too, y'all gotta understand Damani mama, Tiny is not Damani's mother. Messiah is not Damani. Tiny is not Messiah's mother. She not Damani mother. She not Deja mother. But even with the kids that he got with Tiny, those kids are majority black. Yeah. But anyway, I didn't get off topic talking about this part of it. I didn't get off topic. But yeah, they kids majority black. Tip is a full black man. But anyway, though, yeah, I know her father was like a singer, performer, right? Musical. Yeah. So why do people think you hate 50? Mac, do you know Lotto? She gives me biracial, was raised white, but is now acting black. What do you? I mean, I don't know much about Lotto to really even know. I'm not well versed into like her upbringing and stuff like that, or like I don't really watch Lotto interviews and nothing. I ain't never watched an interview from Lotto, not one, truthfully. So I really don't know. But I do think she likes to be a hood booger. Because I saw how excited she was when she got arrested and when she got a mugshot. She was excited about that. And I seen she liked to rap about guns too. She can rap though. She can really rap. She actually can rap. But I saw how excited she was when she finally got a mugshot. And to me, that reeked of a person who really didn't grow up in hood environments, who is trying to give off a hood aesthetic because they feel like that's the only way you're going to be accepted in the rap world, right? Um, yeah, and she liked to date little street dudes too. So I guess I don't know if she got a kid when she got that mug shot, she was so happy to have that mug shot. Boy, I like man, it reeked of it reeked of a person who didn't grow up in the hood and feel like that's the only like doing hood stuff is doing street stuff is the only way you're gonna get accepted, which is not true. But you got a favorite Tip song? Got a lot of Tip songs I like. One of my favorite songs he got is called "Still Ain't Forgave Myself," which is on the "I'm Serious" album. Tip dropped that album when he was like 21. That was the album before trap music, and on that song he talks about a lot of different subject matter: going to jail, getting locked up, even though his mother didn't raise him that way, watching his uncles sell drugs, and then kind of like being infatuated with it. He talked about getting uh like Damani and Messiah got the same mama. He talked about getting a mama pregnant, being in a relationship with Damani and Messiah's mother, and then cheating on her with another girl and getting another girl pregnant, his daughter Deja. Cheating with Deja's mama and getting her pregnant. Like that was a really like for a 21-year-old to make a song like that. For the rap about, okay, I love this girl been here with me for the longest. Um, I got another girl, a girl that was one of his best friends. Like a girl he really said he really wasn't sleeping with for real. Because according to Tip, him and his girl, his baby mama, Deja mama, they wasn't messing around like that. But the time he did, he got her pregnant too. So that subject matter was really, really deep. I like that. Still ain't sound deeper than any 50 song. That song not deeper than AO Technology. I hate that song. Hey yo, I'm tired of using technology. And I love Timberland. I love Timbo. That sound like some Nelly Furtado type shit. He's a perfect example of that. You said in an interview, Tip said that's one of his favorite songs in his catalog. Yeah, still ain't forgave myself. Is that song is really dope. Man, I've been in and out of trouble since adolescent. Spoiled rotten, dead fresh with no daddy present. I got two uncles quitting man. What is that? You got two how you say? I gotta listen to the song again. I got two uncles Quentin man and they keep you straight. 7 to 8, I'm counting money while they moving weight. My daddy send me clothes and always tell me come and see him. I say all right, but still feeling like my mama need him. They sending letters home from school. Nobody read mine. And plus my uncle's doing 10 years fair time. Then I started rebelling, began crack selling. The little thing in the corner with a Mac 11. After school, I hear my mama holler homework. I say, all right, ma, but look, I got my own work. Start interacting with fiends at the age of 13. Now my mama finding rocks in my socks and Glocks in my toy box. Like, damn, why trouble come to me like this? But on the real, it ain't even have to be like this. For mistakes we made on this road to wealth, I still ain't forgave myself. What I am today, I made myself. I still ain't forgave myself. For running to the grave, getting close to the death, I still ain't forgave myself. For anybody who ever didn't wondered how I felt, I still ain't forget. Hey, what Tip was going in? I'm gonna listen to that when I get off this joint. Nah, I ain't Tim ain't never Timberland ain't never fall off. It just I didn't like 50 on AO technology. But Timberland ain't never fall. Tim is amazing. Tim is amazing. Um let me tell you something. Timbo and Pharrell walked Justin Timberlake into black culture. Timberland and Pharrell walked Justin Timberlake into black culture. After NSYNC, um, he walked him into black culture bro. From Future Sex Love Sounds, songs like Senorita, Justified, what's that joint? Don't be so quick to walk away. Dance with me. I wanna rock your body to the break of day. Come on and dance with me. Got time, but I don't. Like, look, even when he was still in NSYNC, you could tell Justin was transitioning to like an R&B sound. What that damn song Gone? Listen to them damn runs and shit that Justin Timberlake did on Gone. Listen to them runs that he had on like Gone and shit when he doing his part. That R&B type stuff. And yeah, and you right, he had black producers too the whole time. But Timberland and Rocket Body was fired up. But Timberland and Pharrell walked him into black culture for real. Excuse me. So like I'm telling y'all, the greatest gift. I love Justin. No, I love Justin Timberlake's music. When he did Future Sex Love Sounds, damn, coughing. Future Sex Love Sounds, bro. When you listen to songs like listen to the songs on that. That is pure R&B records, bro. Like that's not no pop shit on it. Like for real. Like a lot of them songs is pure R&B. Yeah, some pop. Like okay, sexy back, all right, okay, cool. Sexy back, cool. But some of that is pure R&B type. Even when you see who they would look, they was pairing up Justin Timberlake. They weren't pairing him up with Eminem. They kept putting Tip and shit on his song. You know? Exactly. Hold on, my love, all of that. That was hard. Tim and Tip on my love was amazing. That if I wrote you a symphony. Come on, man. What? Hey, until the end of time, y'all want to know something that people won't like about me? I'm gonna tell y'all this. I like until the end of time without Beyonce. Without Beyonce. That's until the end of time is one of my favorite songs, bro. Listen, the lyrics of that song, like what? I like the version without Beyonce on there. I like it with just him on there. Come on, man. What? And listen, I like so Love in This Club. I feel like the Love in This Club with him and with Usher and Beyonce, I feel like that's way better than the original one. And I love Jeezy, love Usher. But um, Beyonce did that, helped bring that song some Love in This Club remix. But until the end of time, I like JT on there by himself. I like the one with him on there by himself. I like Love in This Club remix better. Rock Your Body was supposed to be for Michael Jackson. I can see that. Around that time, Invincible came out. Rock Your Body should have been on Invincible. You know what I'm saying? With Heaven Can Wait and You Rock My World and all of that. Beyonce is a dope, is a fun. I'm not a Beyonce hater. She's a phenomenal artist. Phenomenal art. This is not no Beyonce hate. Like people be saying she not that good. You're lying. You're lying. She's an incredible artist. I just prefer the version of Until the End of Time with just Justin on it. But Love in This Club remix, her part in particular, I don't know. I wish a woman was talking to me like that. Beyonce, Love in This Club remix, if Beyonce was talking, I'm like, hold on, I like this here. I wish a woman was in the club talking to me like that on that. What? So you gonna have me listening to JT tonight? Listen, Senorita, Senorita, I feel for you. Come on, man. You do it thing that you don't have to. Come on, man. What? Senorita, bop, rock your bike, all that JT. That wasn't preparing for his big R&B type pop. You know what I'm saying? And while we on this, what you call it right now, um, you didn't like Bonnie and Clyde '03? And y'all know what song I like? Deja Vu. I mean, not Deja Vu. Upgrade You. What? Upgrade You was fire. I don't care. Upgrade You was fire. But y'all know my favorite Beyonce song is Me, Myself, and I. That song fire. The way Beyonce sounded on there, the video, the production, the lyrics, everything about that song. Yeah. Hey, Jigga came on there rapping. So look, did you listen to Renaissance? No. What songs on Renaissance? I like Wayne Upgrade You. I like Lil Wayne's Upgrade. I really like that joint. I had that on my MP3 player. So I know everybody think I hate Wayne. I just hate him for being a butter biscuit eating Sambo. But his Upgrade You freestyle was dope. Hey, y'all know what song I used to like by Beyonce? I used to just like this one part in the song that she would do that. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. I'm all alone. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. I used to like that. Ain't that song called Kitty Cat or something like that? Yeah, I like that joint. I ain't gonna lie. And Hold on. And it's a lot to be on. Love on top. Love on top was my joint. Love on top. I like the that's that four album. You said you naming the real Beyonce song. Four album. And the reason why I know four album is because my daughter Lulu, her mother would play that joint all the time. So Dance for You was on there. What else was on four? That dang on Best Thing I Never Had. Thank God you blew it. Thank God I dodged a bullet. That was on that thing. I think that one was on there. Um, what else was on there? Best Thing I Never Had. 1 + 1 = 2. Yeah. Okay. That one I remember that. Now Party, yeah. Party was fire. Party was fire. I like that party because we like to party. See, I really love music, man. So certain melodies fall on my ear very well. Certain harmonies, melodies fall on my ear very well. Hey, come on. Hey, my man's quoting that tip. How because I handle my BI, they call me Candle Guy. Simply because I am on fire. I hate to have to cancel my vacation, so you can't deny I'm patient. I ain't gonna try. You gonna come, I ain't gonna, you gonna come, I ain't gonna die. Hold up, what you mean you can't go? Why? Me and your boyfriend, we ain't no tie. You say you want to kick it when I ain't so hot. Maybe it's obvious that I ain't your guy. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I gotta open the door for my daughter. Hold on. Hold on. Because you know how much power they put in me. What you what money you get? Don't let them go out there. You got me something back from the store? Huh? You got True Religion. What you got for True Religion? Hey, my bad, y'all. Man, I forgot I ain't muted. I'm on a live stream, Lulu. Hey, that dang on my man's quoting that ASAP. No, he said ASAP. I'm on the grind hustle, got the mind and the muscle, 50 carats in the crown just to shine on you suckers. Still told a Glock 40 for the haters and the busters. For probation, if a nigga try to play me, I'm a bust. I don't need no security. Reaching for my jewelry. Get your players pop quick, still full of hot shit. Fresh out the box, tip hopped in a drop six. Made a quarter meal in the pen getting stock tips. Haters want to stop tip, man, because they not tip. Ball every summer, so your baby mama jock tip. You don't want no drama, pimp. I promise I do not slip. Chrome 4/5, hear well if the cops trip. Bought my girl a Hummer with the chrome right in front of that. 5 carat stones with that platinum all up under that. Rap beef, I ain't gonna participate none of that. I'm aiming at your fitted cap, and you ain't gonna want none of that. Hey, he was going in on that joint. That last verse, crazy. Come on, man. What? Phil wasn't flowing like that? What? You heard me? Tip was talking that talk on there. What Tip say? I know you was thinking out of sight and out of mind, but I'm the wrong one for you to try. If you was trying to shine, listen, nigga, this shit here is more than just a lot of rhymes. I know what you do for your respect, but I'ma die for mine. What? Come on, man. Even on 24, 24's Tip was just playing around. He was just playing and made that joint a hit. Hey, he goes sabbatical quick, man. No, though. But look, let me ask my daughter, Lulu. Come here. What's your favorite song off that Cowboy Carter album? What you be listening to now? What you be listening? Don't do that. When I came in the room, you had it up on TV, on Spotify, something like that, right? What you had on TV? Some song Cowboy Carter. What song it was? 16 carriages. 16 carriages. Okay. You don't like Beyonce like that? Okay. What song? What song you like from Beyonce? Huh? Love Drought. What's Love Drought? What that is? It's on Lemonade. Love Drought on Lemonade. What other song you like? You got to be interactive with me, baby. Don't do that. Sandcastle. Show my comment. Okay. What's your favorite Kendrick Lamar song? No, Tyler the Creator. That shit. You like Tyler the Creator. Who your favorite? Come here. Who you like? What's your favorite Tyler the Creator song? You gotta name one now. It's she. It's when he was weird. I know she. Oh, okay. I told you when he was talking about age. That's that crazy necrophilia stuff. And then hold on, what? Eyes wide open so we can see you in the dark when you're sleeping. And your body fresh out the shower. You touch yourself after hours. Ain't no man allowed in your bedroom. Yeah, alone in your bedroom. He's out the window. He's at the window. That's the only reason why I like that song, Lulu. Because of Frank Ocean. As the Tyler the Creator, stop talking in the background, bro. Hey, hold on. You don't control what happened on here. Travel. I'm talking to my daughter. What you talking about? I talk to my daughter. I'm gonna talk to my daughter whenever. Exactly. So don't talk about stop talking in the background. You don't control nothing on here. I'll be 2 rooms away, still talking. Yeah. So anyway though, oh no. So what were we talking about? So no, I was talking about black artists black producers who kind of have walked non-black artists into certain sounds. Now look, my daughter say Tyler the Creator has changed. He don't rap about all that crazy stuff he used to rap about back in the day. When I was in high school, Tyler the Creator and Our Future and them was crazy. I only was listening to Frank Ocean. That was it. Uh, Hold on, yeah, I'm looking at some. But no, though. What else I'm gonna say? Not even Earl Sweat. No, I ain't gonna lie to you. At that age, man, hearing black people say that they were atheists was just so like weird to me at that point that I was like, oh no. At that point, I was like, oh, because I was like 16, 17 around that time. And I was just like, yeah. Um, so I really didn't even I wasn't even trying to listen to them like that at that point. I was just taught Frank Ocean. What happened was I listened to this mixtape he had called what was that song? What mixtape called? Ultra Nostalgia. What was the name of that damn mixtape? Was it Nostalgia? Nostalgia, right, exactly. My daughter know it. Nostalgia Ultra came out when I was in high school, right? And so he had some songs on there called Songs for Women. He had a song on there called Songs for Women. And I said, I like that joint. Lou, you know Songs for Women? Yeah. They say I only make songs for women. Yeah. I like that song. And I said, wow, I like this dude. Well, what you doing over there? Oh, I thought you didn't use it. I don't know what you call it. Yeah, but anyway though, he had a song called "Songs for Women." I like that song. So that caused me to listen to Novocaine. I think Novocaine was on the Nostalgia Ultra mixtape initially. I might be wrong, but I think Novocaine was on the Nostalgia Ultra mixtape. When I first heard that that Novocaine, I think I started something. I got what I wanted. Didn't I can't feel nothing superhuman. Even when I'm in viral, popping every single record, auto tuning. What do you say, Lulu? I blame it on the body, smile. Stripper booty in a rack like wow. Rain like Berkeley. Hey, Coachella. CZ trip. Perfect. She handed me a rice little bong. Whatever. Say I want to be a then it's really bad. She's in school for what do you say? She's in school doing paying for tuition doing porn in the van. At least she working, but then I can't feel my face. Why don't we smoking anyway? She said, don't let the high go to waste. Can you taste a little taste? Novocaine, baby, baby. I mean, what? When I first heard that, I was like, hold on. Matter of fact, and Novocaine come out. Lulu, you might have been born already. Came out 2011. You might have been a little bitty baby. Yeah, around that same time. I'm trying to think. No Orange ain't coming out 2016. Yes, it did. Or was that Blonde? That Blonde. That ain't no Channel Orange. Channel Orange came out. Thinking about you came out. That was 2011, 2012, 2011. Hey, your brother sleep. So come on. All right, but anyway though. But yeah though, so I'm talking to my daughter in the background. But yeah, I think when I first so I said it to say Frank Ocean's music was very like intriguing to me because of his vocal ability and how well he made songs sound. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah. So my point was me saying that there were certain producers who kind of brought because what is Mariah Carey? Mariah Carey got all different type of like um her ethnicity is all over the place probably, right? But Jermaine Dupri walked her into an R&B sound for real. Not a pop sound, but an R&B sound. Songs like is like that. Just like that, y'all. Like that. That's R&B, right? Shake It Off, R&B, right? We Belong Together. She like We Belong Together, all of that. What was that album? Was that the Emancipation of Mimi? That album we had Shake It Off and all that. Mariah had like 4 bangers, like 4 or 5 singles off that one album, right? We Belong Together, Shake It Off. Um, what it was is like that. I think it was on Emancipation. It's like that. I'm missing some other songs, right? Yeah, when she got with So Deaf, JD kind of like doctored her up to kind of like get her back into the graces of Black America. You see what I'm saying? So like, hey, look, we finna package Mariah. He gave her that R&B stimulus package for real. Like with them beats and stuff like that, Jermaine Dupri, them beats, man, what? He said black people like calling Mariah black too. That's a white lady. I don't. Yeah, I be looking at Mariah. You remember that episode of Jamie Foxx when Jamie Foxx was getting sued? The King's Tower was getting sued because a white woman slipped and fell. She acted like she slipped and fell in the hotel, right? And so the judge came out and her name was something. Her last name was Jackson. And he was like, this is a black judge. Her last name Jackson. We good, we good. A white Judge Judy, a white looking Judge Judy, a white looking lady that looked like Judge Judy came out. And Jamie Foxx comment was like, she just getting her Mariah Carey on right now. She getting her Mariah Carey on right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. She getting her Mariah Carey. He say, said when she first dropped in the early 90s, she was pop. And R&B radio didn't play her music until she did a song with ODB and JD. Yeah, it's how it worked. For real, for real. But JD went on that Emancipation of Mimi and an E=MC², I believe, as well. That's when that sound was an R&B sound for real. But even first of all, breakdown, fam. I love breakdown. What? And at the y'all know them notes Mariah was hitting at the end of breakdown. Y'all know what part I'm talking about. I love that little part at the end when she hitting them little notes at the end. A breakdown, man. What? They breakdown. The lyrics on breakdown is phenomenal. I don't did Mariah write breakdown? Cause who wrote them lyrics on there? The lyrics, the stuff that she's saying on there. Immediately, I pretended to be feeling similarly and led you to believe. Oh, come on, man. What? She had a lot of deep, intricate lyrics in her songs. I guess I'm trying to be nonchalant about it, but I'm going too extreme to prove I'm fine without you. But in reality, hey man, what? That part where she was like, ah, ah. Yeah. That part at the end, yeah, breakdown. And Stevie J and them on the I think Stevie J on some of the production for that. He on the production for the breakdown. Yeah, her pen is phenomenal. Cause the songs she would make and certain stuff, I'm like, yo, who write these lyrics? Yeah, that said that's when she was under. Nah, man, she got some phenomenal songs though. Even what song y'all just said? Yeah, Bone Thugs don't get enough flowers. Man, so look, my auntie put us on Bone Thugs, right? I got an auntie that's like 11 years older than me, right? My mama, baby sister. So she used to be our babysitter, right? And so she would be playing like all Bone Thugs. She would be playing KP and Envy, Swing My Way. Y'all remember Shawty Swing My Way? Come on. So look good to me. So would you please swing my way? Come on. Auntie be playing all that, right? So she would be playing a lot of Bone Thugs. So me and my sister would always love Bone Thugs because my auntie would play this. My auntie would play like Escape, SWV. She would play Aaliyah a lot. All of that. So my auntie also, man, music was always in my house and my family's households all the time. So yeah. Said MC had to have written breakdown because she always uses those large descriptive words. Absolutely. She always uses large descriptive words. Like she'll say something like serendipity in her song. She'll say words like like most songs, like those really descriptive words. Not everybody writes songs like that. She uses a lot of big descriptive words in songs to describe certain feelings that she's having, and I really like that. as a scholar myself, as a nerd, I like that type of energy in songs. Like somebody writing with that type of like, yeah. Are you talking about that? And I think of you. I want to be your lady, baby. If your game is on, give me a call, boo. Come on, man. I hear you, Lulu. Talk that talk. Now, but yeah, my auntie had to listen to all that stuff. My mama would so like I told you, my mama would have us cleaning up. We listening to Baduism. We listening to Maxwell's Urban Hang Suite. My mama had us cleaning up listening to Ascension. Hey boy, come on, man. Hey, my joint about I think my damn phone about to cut off on y'all, Joe. Hold on, man. The hell is going on? If it cut off, y'all, I'm gonna get back on. Just click out. If it cut off, cause my phone charger tweaking for some odd reason. I don't know why. Don't quite know why, but it is. But anyway, hit the like button for me, y'all. Hit the like button for me. And y'all, if you want to donate to the channel, here's my Cash App, $ Mac Miller 5. Cash App is Mac Miller 5. If you want to donate to the channel, it's all love, y'all. If it cut off though, it's not me. My phone charger tweaking, and I gotta get a new charger. My mama used to always play Till the Cops Come Knocking. Them that dang on Maxwell, boy. 50 hacking your charger. He might be hacking it. He ain't gonna stop this show though. I know that much. He not gonna stop this show. What is that? Yeah, Maxwell Till the Cops Come Knocking. That's my mama joint. Hey y'all, let me let this phone charge up a little bit before it cut off on y'all. And I'm gonna get back on. But y'all hit the like button before y'all leave because it helps me in the YouTube algorithm if y'all hit the like button. Also, if you want to donate to the Cash App is $ Mac Miller 5. Again, it's $ Mac Miller 5. I'm finna pop back on here, but I gotta let this phone charge a little bit. I'm finna get off here, y'all. Peace.